Here's a little tip.
From our garden to yours. Kind of wonder what I'm doing here? I'm getting my exercise today. You know, I heard that people like me sit behind computers, just sit all day, don't get enough exercise. Well, Sue Sweetland's with us from her family nutrition program, and she's going to tell us how to get our exercise just like I'm doing here. What's the difference between physical exercise and is this physical exercise? What am I doing?
Yeah, well, there's physical exercise. Is a great question, Tom. And then there's physical activity, and then there's exercise.
Okay.
Exercise is part of physical activity. Physical activity, we walk to work, we sit in front of our computer, we get out of the car, we walk from the parking lot into the office. That's physical activity.
So I'm not getting much exercise out of, well, I guess walking, you get some. They talk about it.
Really quite
What I
low.
was doing here, now this is exercise, is
Absolutely.
that right? Okay.
Absolutely.
Good.
And part of the reason exercise, one of the definitions of exercise is there's an intention you have. By deliberately picking up that band and working that bicep or tricep, you're intending to make your arm stronger and make yourself healthier.
Yeah.
And that's a big difference.
Now you have brought a number of things with us here. This is one thing, I'm sitting on it is what I'm doing, but you also put it on your foot, I think some people do, and they pull it.
Exactly.
You're supposed to do this, something like that? Or
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
It's a nice soft way to get a stretch in our bodies and our muscles, which is good.
Yeah, I'm having fun, as you can see.
Yeah, well, it's a fun thing to have. You know, exercise doesn't have to be a drag, you know.
Yeah.
Absolutely doesn't.
Now, the container of soup, when I'm making supper.
Yep, that's right. When you go to the grocery store, when you're putting your groceries away, instead of just putting them back on the shelf, do a couple reps before you set it in the cupboard.
Yeah, you know, actually my daughter did have a injury, and one of the therapy things was lifting soup like this. She damaged her arm, and so they said how it builds up, or any kind of container material like that.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay, you got other things here. I'll let you have this here. What do you do with this little thing?
Some more bands. We got a lot of bands actually, and one of the things they talk about with exercise is the aerobic type of exercise. So we want to really get our heart rate up. That would be things like jogging or lap swimming or biking really hard. There's also the yoga part of exercise, the soft stretching, bending, keeping flexible. As we mature as adults too, it's real important to keep that flexibility in. So these bands and stuff really help with flexibility.
It's almost like what I had here.
Absolutely. It's just a little bit skinnier, not quite as bright colored.
Yeah, now you got something over here in a box. We're not going to take it out.
We aren't,
But
no.
this goes way back. This kind of takes me way back.
The hula hoop.
Hula hoop, yeah.
The hula hoop.
But this one's a special one.
It is, absolutely. It's an adult hula hoop, and it's weighted. So it's not that little skinny plastic thing we used to put around us, but it actually has weights, and you can buy it, different weights for whatever kind of exercise you want to do, whatever your level of fitness is, and it is one heck of a workout.
How about that? I had brought the big ball, of course. I had a doctor one time that said everybody should have one of these balls just to get on exercise. We're not going to ask Sue to show how to do this here today, but what do you do with a ball like this?
Well, you can do a lot of things with a ball like that. You can throw it back and forth. You can sit on it, and if you're stuck at a desk and working on a computer, get rid of your chair, set this down, sit on it, use this instead of a chair.
She was demonstrating earlier on how to do this. Let me tell
was.
you. Very good.
Thank you for not making me have to do it. But when you're sitting there, you can just roll back and forth. It develops your balance. It gives you a little bit of stretch. And it keeps you from that sitting, that's just sitting.
Yeah. Now you told me, or somebody did, that somebody has this for the chair in front of a computer.
Absolutely.
This is their chair. It's kind
Absolutely.
of neat. And they can just move back and forth and do this type of things.
That's what she uses it for.
Sue, looks like more than physical activity, we need exercise. Is that right?
That's correct, yeah.
Yeah, those are the things to remember.
Yeah, actually the CDC says, well, the good news is 40% of Americans get enough exercise.
No.
Of course, the bad news is 60% of Americans don't.
Well, I'm going to get mine. You can see it right here. And Sue, thank you very much for being here. She brought all this for us today. And if you need more exercise, I'm sure you can get tips over at the Extension office, or just pick up a can of soup or vegetables or whatever and do some of this, just like I'm doing. We all need more exercise.